Hello, my name is Aleksandra and I'm from Serbia. I'm currently studying medicine in the medical faculty in Novi. Something interesting about me. I have a particular liking for scientific research, and the article I'm most proud of is about one of the most controversial topics, antibiotic resistance. I presented my previous research on Students' International Congress in Graz and in Berlin. The love for nature has helped me to set off in search of adventure and to experience magnificent moments in my life, such as paragliding and freeride skiing. The global pandemic has brought many different challenges upon us. Personally, the most demanding one was the loss of contact with patients. Taking into account the lack of resolution I have about my future calling medicine, I expected to get in touch with the specialties I have an interest in, such as neurosurgery and plastic surgery. However, there were a lot of live surgeries available online that I found to be quite informative. I was one of the many volunteers who were in COVID-19 hospitals, helping our doctors. Spending time with my family and keeping in touch with my colleagues has shown me the importance of empathy and solace in facing different everyday problems the COVID had brought. Finding the COVID-19 restrictions quite challenging, I became aware of the significance of mental health, and I encourage people around me to discuss it more openly. One of the most substantial exams during medical studies is the internal medicine. The prescribed literature for this exam was extensive, and we felt confused about the amount of knowledge we were supposed to gain, so I came up with a plan to deal with this issue more efficiently. My teammates and I agreed to divide the voluminous study material based on the internal branches and to assign one of them to each of us. The task was to deal with the most important medical conditions from the assigned branch and also to select the best study material for it. Moreover, we had an agreement to make a group video call on the Tuesday evenings and to enable one of us to present his or her findings. I found it motivating to chat on my teammates in between 2 Tuesdays to see how they are doing, are they in need for some assistance. Although it required constant discipline and also hard work, we all brought it off successfully, passing our exams with high grades. Communication skills are highly valued in our profession. The ability to solve misunderstandings between colleagues through honest discussion is the best way to avoid including more people in the problem. However, sometimes a colleague provokes a heated argument, which could be quite unpleasant if there is also a patient who witnesses such situation. The first move I would make if being accused of the wrongdoing is to politely ask the resident to allow me to finish questioning my current patient and making sure she is clinically stable. I would certainly feel attacked and embarrassed in front of her. She would probably feel confused and responsible to take one side. She also might feel insecure about whether she would be adequately taken care of under my supervision, so I would say that there has been a misunderstanding and that I will be back to check on her later. I will get in touch with the resident who accused me and ask to speak with him privately. I will talk to him calmly, explaining the whole situation I had with that patient from the beginning till the end, and also highlighting the moment I put the contaminated needle in the proper container. Of course, I would ask him nicely about the reason for holding me responsible for such wrongdoing. I can assume that the resident must be feeling bitter or angry, maybe even wondering if I did the same act multiple times, which could seriously affect the well-being of other patients. Although the material could be infectious, if the resident still doesn't believe me, there is a possibility to check the number of the needles in the container, knowing when it was last emptied and how many needles were supposed to be there. However, this would have to include other people who were responsible for emptying the container and also the medical staff who were also managing the patient before. As a last option, I would refer to the patient in case he is conscious and ask him if he remembers that critical moment. This situation is rather delicate and requires a high level of trust between me and the resident, but it's certainly not unsolvable. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you've enjoyed it.